Tensions in the south along the border with Gaza continuing to rise as terrorists use incendiary and explosive balloons to spark at least 9 fires on Monday afternoon alone. And the IDF, for its part, responding with airstrikes. Israeli Air Force fighters striking several Hamas targets overnight on Tuesday, including a weapons factory, a tunnel entrance, and an underground rocket launcher placed right next to a Palestinian school. This in retaliation against a recent uptick in terror along the Gaza-Israel border, including massive renewed rioting, cross-border shootings, and most recently, the resumption of incendiary balloons. Fire and rescue services responding to at least 9 fires across the southern Eshkol region on Monday, and Hamas previously threatening to continue riots into Wednesday. Hamas and other Palestinian terror groups in the Strip reportedly considered their sporadic attacks as pressure on Israel to ease restrictions on the Strip. Hamas allegedly trying to draw a more forceful response from the IDF, which Hamas can then retaliate against and use at the bargaining table during ongoing ceasefire talks with Israel in Egypt, though the violence seemingly backfiring for now. Egypt has indefinitely closed the Rafah border as punishment for Hamas's recent actions, and only Israel's crossing remains open for aid, humanitarian or otherwise. Israel also okayed the transfer of Qatari funding via the UN, and all this in apparent efforts to bolster the ceasefire talks. In fact, the only thing preventing a stronger response from Israel already is reportedly the upcoming meetings between Prime Minister Bennett and Presidents al-Sisi from Egypt and Biden from the US. That said, Israel's hesitancy to engage more heavily with Hamas may soon come to an end. Israeli authorities have repeatedly vowed to respond to every aggression from Gaza, and security officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, saying that another war between Israel and Gaza terror groups likely inevitable.